What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Big John Fury. John Fury says that Tyson Fury should fight physical specimen Francis Ngannou rather than cracked egg Deontay Wilder if the Alexander Usyk clash doesn't happen. John Fury wants to see his son come up against Francis Ngannou if the fight between him and Alexander Usyk doesn't not materialize. The fight initially looked likely to place in Saudi Arabia, but recent reports have suggested that now it's at Wembley Stadium. This could cause issues in negotiations as the change in location also alters the money available for the fight. With that being said, it's expected that even if Tyson cannot come to an agreement with Usyk, he will still fight April 29th. And Big John said this. He said he's already beat Wilder 3 times. What does he want to fight him for? With a paper skull, he's all right fighting dummies, isn't he? He say Wilder's skull is gone. He's like a cracked egg, that man. It's like a cracked eggshell. Can't be repaired. Now, if Tyson Fury cracks him again, he might not come around. So, I want him to avoid Deontay Wilder because I don't want Tyson Fury seriously injuring him with life-changing injuries or even worse, death. All Deontay has is a punch. That's all. If you can't land it, what good is it for you? I could give you a shotgun, but if you can't aim it and fire it, it's no good to you. Same with Deontay Wilder. And let me counterpunch. John Fury came with an angle that it's actually rather funny. Because you guys remember a few years ago now, when all the excuses came out about Wilder and why he lost, and the evidence that everyone and their mom claimed to have about Wilder being cheated, about him having the evidence that would cause Tyson Fury's to be incarcerated, fined, or, whatever. And people went along with it. We even had petitions signed. The egg weight form. You guys remember that? It showed it was a dented skull, which is the stupidest thing, really. Like skulls don't dent. What happens is they either crack, like John Fury said. So, now John Fury's coming in with the angle like, no, his skull is cracked. That's why he's probably not a good person to fight because, he probably thinks that Deontay Wilder in his autopsy, misdiagnosed what was really going on with him. What's really going on with him, it's not a dented skull at all. It's a cracked one. And then he started with all the other obvious things that does make sense. Tyson Fury's fought Wilder 3 times. There's no reason for a 4th. There's no justification for a 4th. Yes, it was a good fight, but there was nothing controversial. For him fighting Wilder again would only make people or give people the argument or the strength of another argument to say that Tyson Fury some type of way didn't beat him right the time or the last time that he beat him. Okay, just like the rematch. The rematch had so many excuses, it just spilled over to the first fight, right? To have many excuses on why Tyson Fury wasn't knocked out and all this stuff. So if he fights him again, that would happen. But according to John, though, he's like, look, if fighting Wilder again because he has a punch, if that's all he has and he can't land it, why is he any good? He has a cracked skull, so that means he's impaired. He's no good to really fight anyone You know, his skull is gone. He's like a cracked egg, that man. You know, that means that his skull is damaged, which is affecting his brain. So why would you fight an impaired person? So he's basically calling Deontay Wilder handicapped. That's what he's doing. You know what I mean? And I never really looked at it like that, to really look at Wilder handicapped. You know what I mean? And you know, instead of what people really wanted him to be, they wanted him to be the victim. They wanted him to be that man, like that George Floyd, like that person that was done wrong, and the system allowed it to happen because of everything that was set in place against Wilder over the years. So ultimately, it caused Tyson Fury to have full access to cheat this man and to do this man this particular way. Well, obviously, if that's what they were wanting people to believe, it didn't really matter anyway, because Wilder never really pulled that or called that bluff. He never really went to authorities with what he said he had. Instead, he wanted to fight Tyson Fury. And when he fought Tyson Fury, he still came up short. Now, he got a couple knockdowns in the 4th round, which was great. But he didn't keep Tyson there. And then Tyson came back and put him down 2 more times. And the fight was over. John Fury saying, you know what? He's impaired. What do you need to fight him for? Which makes sense. He doesn't need to fight him really anymore, because Wilder hasn't done anything in his career to really warrant that besides knock out his sparring partner in less than 3 minutes. And Tyson Fury hasn't unified anything like he claimed to do for coming out of retirement to avenge his British rival, Anthony Joshua, for getting beat up by Alexander Usyk. Okay, that was the whole reason for him coming back to the sport, on top of getting bloody rich. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Big John Fury, stating that Wilder's skull is gone and he's like a cracked egg, that man. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.